Okay, this can opener's rusted up. This can opener's rusted up pretty good. What we're going to do is soak it in oxalic acid in this water. I have some mixed already. I'll just move this over into here and then add a little bit more of this to it. That way it can be completely submerged, because it won't completely submerge in this. I'll go ahead and pour some of this. Actually, I need to dump a little of this out so I can fit that in it. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm back. I'm going to take this. No use wasting anything. I'm going to dump this in here. And I'm just going to get rid of this because it's not the full strength anymore. So what this oxalic acid does, this is the version of the oxalic acid that you could even put on clothes. It stains out of clothes. You can put it on wood. It will actually get paint stains and stuff out of wood and other stains. There we go. You want to be careful with this. You don't want to go handling this stuff like Superman. You don't need to be afraid of it either. Just bust some of it up. You don't need to use a whole lot. Plop it down in there. You want to give it a good dose. You don't want to flick this stuff around either. Have it. You really should be wearing goggles when you're using any kind of chemical. So just carefully put it back down in there because I'm not wearing goggles. Again, this is oxalic acid. Removes rust really fast. That will have that rust probably eat off of there within a certain period of time. I think it's around 12 midnight right now. So instead of coming out in an hour or two to check that, it won't hurt to leave it in there overnight. And then tomorrow I'll come back out and then we can see what it's done. And you can see how it's cleaned up that rust. Cleaned up. There's so much you can do with oxalic acid, but the safer route to go is the powdered kind like you just saw. You can put it on clothes. It won't destroy your clothes. It gets really tough stains out of clothes. Paint stains out of woods, cleans chrome. I mean, you can put that on anything. It works fine. So tomorrow we'll check and check out how it's done and how it's cleaned out. So until then, see you tomorrow. Which for you it'll be in a few minutes.
Cool.
Also, I want to make a disclaimer about oxalic acid and any chemical that you use, no matter what it is. Always wear safety goggles and gloves. Because you've only got one set of eyes, you don't want to lose them. And as mild as that is, that's still an acid. So you want to protect yourself. The reason I didn't protect myself is because I'm an idiot. Don't be an idiot like me. There's one wrong move and you can't undo it. So you see tomorrow, I still won't be wearing goggles because I'm just lifting it out of there and looking at it. But if you're putting the powder in the water, it can hit the water and splash up that water on you. And when you put something in here like this, you don't want to just kerplunk it down in there. You want to just, when you dip it, you want to start where it won't splatter and kind of submerge it in there at an angle and go slowly with it. Same thing when you take it out, you just don't want to grab it and take it out. So, see you tomorrow, which for you it'll be in about a couple of seconds. So, we'll find out what happened. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show what the oxalic acid does. This has been there overnight, but you don't have to leave it overnight. Here's the oxalic acid right here. Here's the can opener. I got some water right here. wash it off in the water. Be sure to wear eye protection. You don't want this stuff splattering up in your eyes. Just wash it off good. Get it in there wherever you can. Clean it up. Clean it up nice. Sometimes it's hard to get down in these little nooks and crannies of these things. You can get it. Start to look really nice. See how the rust is gone. Oh, the rust is gone already. So that's good. They move again. That's also good. We just have to get in here where these hard to reach places with a smaller brush and finish cleaning it up some. I'm going to use this old rag here. I got a stick stuck up in here. Get this. This is hard to get. Sure it's washed up really good and washed off really good. I want to clean things with water really good. Now I got this in a tub here, cleaning it so I can show it. But if I wasn't videoing it, I would have this under running water. Now if you want to neutralize the acid before you throw it away, you mix baking soda with it. Neutralize the acid. You can pour it down a drain. See there? Now it's going to discolor your metal some, but you can polish it. If you don't want your metal discolored, you can always polish it and get it back to its original color. That's what it looks like. Got all the rust off of it, brought back its shine in these parts, these chrome looking parts. The rust in here I can still get out, but I'll have to get a smaller brush. So I'll do that off camera, these parts here. But once you're done with it, and I'm going to go soak up that water. I'm going to go rinse this right quick with running water. Okay, when you're done, what you want to do with it is put some oil on it. I'm not going to use oil. I'm going to use this white lithium grease. Just wipe it down. My wife's seen this. They should be like using that dirty rag to wipe that. Unfortunately, yeah, because I forgot to bring out another one. It's alright. There's nothing on this, no chemicals on this rag. Just dirt. This thing will be washed again anyhow before it's used. And anyway, I'm spraying this white lithium grease on it. Like that. You don't have to use grease, you can use silicone, some kind of oil, any kind of oil, things like that. I'm using this because it works better. It'll help stop that rust from coming back even if you wipe it down. So right now I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down. And even though you're wiping this grease off, there's still a lot of it staying on the base metal. See, when you wash it, the grease is still going to maintain that for a while. And That's all there is to it. And there you go. Wipe it down and clean it up. So when I get it in the house, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down even more, shine it up a little better, and make it look good. But the point of this video is not showing how shiny I can get it, it's showing what the oxalic acid does. That's the point of the video. So you didn't have to have rust on anything. Use the oxalic acid. Anytime you have rust on anything, use the oxalic acid. I've even got this bolt still in here that I had covered in rust. Just go ahead and remove some of the rust from this while we're here. Now this thing was really, I mean, this thing was really badly coated over with rust. And now look at it. Rust is gone. Rust is gone. If I can keep a hold of it, chose the wrong pliers. The rust on this thing was so bad you couldn't even hardly see this. Now it's fine. So that's two things you just saw that got de-rusted. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, share, all of that. And I'll see you next time.